Okay! Okay, we're so in this, man. Morning, gamers. I didn't stream yesterday. I was so remember we left the last stream off calcing for the Mega Arrow fight. I got stuck. I was like, okay, we're pretty much done calcing it. I'll just finish the calc off stream and then go live with it so we can move on to the roamer. And I got stuck calcing it offline for like 3, 4, 5 hours, which was really f***ing stupid because I had the line and I was like one detail off from it, and then I calced in a completely different direction. I was looking at like Sand Rush Excadrill checkmate situations because Lorb Excadrill sweeps like 3, and then I was trying to set that up but couldn't get it to work. And then I was like, it was like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something. I was like, f it. But I did end up finding the line. It's technically a little bit inconsistent, but I think it works. So we're going to do this fight. Cash in our Mega Arrow stone because we want to do this fight while it's raining. And then once we cash that in, we go get our roamer. But let's start with a quick round of Pokedoku. Fighting poison again, bro? Okay. Well, poison normal is always Shroodle. Poison Sinnoh, poison fighting. Okay, let's go Sneasel Hisui on poison fighting. Fire fighting. Tauros Blaze Breed, right? These are all fighting. This one's mono fighting, and these are water and fire fighting. Yeah. Normal fire. This is only the Pyroar line, right? Fire Sinnoh. Mythical fighting. I mean, you gotta go Meloetta, I think. Mythical normal. Do you Meloetta would have worked here too. Wait, did I f myself? I don't know any other normal type mythical Pokemon. Oh, I guess the other Meloetta form? Okay, mythical Sinnoh. I don't know if if Fione counts as a mythical. I have no f***ing idea.
Will read this.
I'll run it. I think I'll lock it in. Nice. Sinnoh fire type. There's like one. Is there? What else is there except for Infernape line? Magmortar. Poison type from Sinnoh. Skorupi. I don't think we did very well, guys. 221 out of 169. That's not that bad. Oh, Badu is a good shout, actually. We got these, got this, got this. Oh, Rotom Heat. And then Arceus for mythical. Okay, I mean, this is fine. Let me go through the line again in my head real quick, sorry. Make sure I have everything. Takes, pivots, breaks, sets, pivots, kills, baits, takes, baits, baits, takes, baits, takes, switches, takes. Okay, I think we have everything. Lumbarion, this is important. Burn on this is important. Sleep on this is very important. Lefties on this is important. Okay. Okay. This is Triathlete Pablo, who guards the Mega Stone for Arrow, who we caught. Good, we got the rain. The reason we're doing this before getting our roamer is if we trigger the cutscene that gives us the roamer, the erratic weather on this route disappears, meaning we can no longer take advantage of this rain. So this Crustle has Sturdy and Red Card. Red Card is like the #1 most annoying item to deal with in this fucking game. Because if you hit it and it survives, it'll send you back and send out a random mon of yours. Luckily, it would only trigger on the last hit of Surging Strikes, which will always kill Crustle, and because it's a multi-hit move, we're going to break through Sturdy here. So this Urshifu is like one of the only counters. I actually would have had another one in Basculegion Mold Breaker. I believe with Choice Band I could have killed this. That was the line I looked at, but Urshifu is way, way, way more useful for the rest of this fight. Yeah, Scarf Shifu kind of sweeps like most of this team, but the setup gets really awkward because of the Kingra, so we had to go with something different. Anyway, let's kill this. So this should bait Delphox with Focus Sash for fast kill. This Delphox is a lot less threatening in the rain. Its only attacking moves are Overheat and Psychic, and then it has Laser Focus and Hypnosis. We're actually going to use the fact that this Delphox is kind of useless to our advantage. We're using two things. One, the fact that it can't really do a lot of damage, and two, the fact that it has a Focus Sash, which allows us to manipulate its HP very, very precisely. So, the plan is Greninja gives us perfect control over what this Delphox does because it's immune to Psychic, and because it's burned, it also can't get hypnotized. We're going to go to Greninja here. And then we're going to break its Sash using Surf. Could theoretically do it using Dark Pulse instead, which would give us flinch chance, but it really doesn't matter. Need an Overheat here. This can only Overheat or Laser Focus. Which means we can now safely switch to Araquanid. You guys know what comes next. Take 0 damage because Water Bubble is insane. This will either Hypnotize or Psychic. We have a Lumberry for Hypnosis. We'll set up our Sticky Webs. Now we can go back to Greninja for the pivot to confirm Overheat again. Overheat or Laser Focus. I believe it can't be Laser Focus because it probably counts as a setup move, right? We would have Kill. Anyway. So this means that we can safely switch in Barraskewzy, which never dies to any crits or anything. Can't Hypnotize because we're burned. Can't Psychic us, obviously. This is always Overheat, I think. Crit doesn't matter. Now this next bait is important. I hope I got this right. I'm pretty confident though. We can take this kill with Flip Turn now, which gives us the kill, and it allows us to switch in full HP Urshifu first. And the advantage we've now gained is that webs are up. And I believe this should be Sneasler, because we outdamage everything, and it'll just go for the first Pokemon that outspeeds us. Not knowing that it's about to be caught by a sticky web. Perfect. Okay. Alright. And because it's raining, this is really the only advantage. Well, no, it's definitely not the only advantage we got from rain. The other one's pretty huge. Yeah, we now outspeed after the sticky web drop, and we just kill with Surging Strikes. And this should bait in the next Pokemon that outspeeds, which should be exactly Aerodactyl. Which is the hardest one to beat on this team. He has to go for exactly Dual Wing Beat because it's the highest damage. And he can't Hone Claws because I have Slow Kill. So we're going to go to Leftovers Sleeping Sandslash. What this does is Sandslash is bulky enough to where after Dual Wing Beats, it will never be dead to any moves from Mega Aerodactyl, which means that because Sandslash is asleep, AI will be always using its setup move, Hone Claws, giving us a free switch to Barraskewda, okay? We're abusing the setup AI a lot here. The reason Sandslash is holding Leftovers is because if one of the Dual Wing Beat crits, I believe with a good roll we can be in Earthquake range. Leftovers will save us from that. If both of these crit and roll high enough, we can be in Earthquake range, in which case I probably have to sack Sandslash. But call it fiction. Okay, I believe we're safe. Okay, we are asleep, which means that Aerodactyl has to always Hone Claws this turn. I'm pretty sure. It's not high crit AI because Stone Edge is not super effective on us. Earthquake's not a high crit move. Earthquake never sees a kill. Highest roll is 176. It therefore has to be Hone Claws exactly and only Hone Claws this turn, which should give us a free switch to Swift Swim boosted Barraskewda. Please tell me we got this right. Okay! And I believe in rain with Mystic Water boost. Yes. We're obviously always faster. We're like actually almost double his speed. Flip turn will always kill. We equip Mystic Water, right? Okay. We will now send out Togekiss, which shows a fast kill to Tyranitar because he doesn't know that he's about to set up Sand. And doesn't outspeed Kingdra, but Kingdra will be caught in the webs. Thank you, Nandre. Finding such a simple kill for this Kingdra is really satisfying because it's by far the thing I struggled with the most in this line. Literally the only two ways I had to kill this Kingdra was either to force it to Dragon Dance while I switch in Scarf Pult, or to get it in Sticky Webs and force an Outrage, and then get Specs Togekiss in. I don't think I had any other way to deal with this Kingdra. Alright, first time Togekiss. Dazzling Gleam with Choice Specs always frags this. And now it's just T-Tar who will set up Sand. And this Choice Band T-Tar is also horrendous to deal with. It's why I need to construct a line that keeps Urshifu at full HP. Because I have pretty much nothing else that consistently deals with this T-Tar either. Sand is now up, so Togekiss can no longer kill this, obviously. But it doesn't matter. I'm not in pursuit range or anything, so it's always a safe switch. It's all good. Now we all gotta do is close combat. All caps. And that's the Mega Arrow Trainer that I spent a full day off stream calcing for no reason, even though I had the line and then lost it and then calced 3 other lines that almost worked. Anyway, let's collect our reward, which is nothing less than the Aerodactylite. And now we can finally remove the erotic weather and get our f***ing roamer. Cinema. How do we not have that emote? Can someone link it? Use emote. Okay, I added it. Such a f***ing good emote, man. Was that it? Is that all I had to do? Can I go look for the roamers now? Where do I get the f***ing item? We can finally teach Waterfall to Greninja for doubles. It's come up a few times that I've wanted that. Devon Radar. Okay. Couple things. So this thing is shit, right? So tell me if I understand how this thing works correctly. You enter a route. You use this thing. And then like 1 out of 200 times it'll say like there's a roamer on this route. And then you go get your encounter, and then your first encounter is always going to be that roamer. Correct? Gotcha. So let's just talk for a second, okay? First of all, let's figure out what route we're going to do this on first. We basically have to figure out what route that I can get a roamer on right now has the worst encounters, right? That's the first thing to think about. So what do we actually have available? We still have 126. I think that's where it starts.
Scaling stream Pokemon Poggers.
We have Arrow now, so this would basically only confirm like a Sharpedo. Or potentially a Starmie. We have 128. Which for our purposes holds basically only Golduck, Relicanth, Omastar. And Golduck has come up in some calcs, I will say, with Swift Swim. 129, which has potential Delmise or Pidgeot. I could definitely see the value there, even like a chance for Overquill. Just in terms of like type variety, this route seems kind of okay to save. $130 has potential Altaria, Melodich, Pidgeot. And then 131 is where we got Arrow. 132 is open. And 133 is where we got Lantern. So there's 2 roamers total, but we can only get one of them currently because we only have 1 Master Ball. The other one we get in Victory Road. I don't know when in Victory Road, if it's like... The way I know Dexa, it's probably somewhere in the fucking middle after random fight number 3. And 3 trainers in. I don't know how I predicted it. I don't know. I just know him. I just know Dexa at this point. By the way, chat, there is a new Patreon feature coming up. I am planning to do a Patreon egg lock of Renegade Platinum. We've introduced a new tier for submitting the eggs. It'll not be done on stream. It'll be Patreon exclusive, offline, old school Let's Play style content. You guys can send in like questions and topics, and I'm just gonna hatch some eggs that you guys send in. And then just kind of podcast style yap for like an hour or two every month while playing the egg log with your eggs. If you would like to submit for that, your eggs, of course, not yourself, then head on over to patreon.com/pChal. Also posted there is a 3-hour director's commentary that I recorded with AlphaRad about my first reaction to his Nuzlocke, and we just yapped for 3 hours about, you know, all sorts of shit. If you want to watch that, the $5 tier is for you. Did I miss it? Okay, everyone who falsely says that I miss it gets banned. Oh, this takes me back to the old school streams. Auto fire grinding in Crystal Kaizo. Fishing for fossils. Auto fire accidentally overwriting my moves. Having to load the save state again after 2 hours of grinding. Wait, did it just say it was responding? Okay. Alright, reminder. There's ones that are good, there's ones that are worse, but because we get a second one down the line, I want to maximize the chance for a good one on the second one, so I'm going to take whatever I get here, unless it's exactly Tornadus. In which case I'll move on to the next route. Latios is insane, Enamorus is insane, Thundurus is really good. Rest I will accept willingly. Are you f***ing kidding me? Oh my god. I gotta move on. I can't take it. It's too bad. F me. This means I have 4 routes left. I'm gonna get some bullshit, man. One, two, Skittlettle. Dude, come on. Dude, it would have been so sick. Imagine. Fucking cinema, man. Okay, 128 next, I think. Could do like library books in 3rd grade. Dude. At the end, when I got my degree, there was like a stack of books that I'd forgotten about for so long. I think I had to pay like a 400 euro fee. And the person at the library even asked me, is like, she looked at me like this had never happened before in her life. She's like, the f were you doing, man? How did this happen? No Discord notification, I'm late. Oh, don't worry, you haven't f***ing missed anything! Anyway. What have you guys been doing? I don't know, man. Dude, I can't actually make content. I have to focus. It sucks so much. I can't even talk to you. Dude, if this was just the pChal Daily episode and then it cuts out right before I encounter the roamer, do you think they'd be mad? It's kind of funny. Throw like a sponsor on it too. Oh man. Do a sponsor read right now? Unironically, I can't, because doing this requires too much hand-eye coordination for me to focus on anything else. Should I take the dive pill, guys? I feel like it's propaganda. Like, I can't logically in my mind work out why diving should lead to faster results. Also, I'm scared of running into an optional. It kind of... I've seen, like, a lot of people say that it worked, but, like... It could just be confirmation bias, right? I don't know. I'll give it a try. Okay, let's focus real quick and find a good dive spot. No optionals around here, right?
Did we already get the Ryoma?
Okay, so I'd have to do this, and then this, and then this. This is also like... Okay, we'll do it this way for a bit. Okay, I'm just figuring out I'm still getting used to the button sequence. I mean, this is like more chill. Spin a wheel, PK hex it. No. Okay, that did work really quickly. The dive propaganda is correct. I repeat, the divers were right this entire time, and I apologize for doubting them. All right, time to get Tornadus number 2, I guess. Not moving out of the space. That's thunderous. Thank God. Dude, for a second, he had me f***ing beat, man. For just a second there. This thing's really f***ing good. I'm just already thinking about nicknames. Hold on. So, the obvious one is something like Nikolai Tesla, right? Which I do believe people have submitted. I'm gonna look for some other scientists. Yeah, alright, wait, I just saw him. Voltaire. I think Voltaire is way cooler than Tesla. It's got air in the name too, like, come on. Submitted by Luzire. Thank you. Naughty. You know what? HP attack and speed. 4 special attack. You kind of hate to see it. But you know what? We'll take it. I think that's it for encounters, right? Everything else is just saved for the second roamer now. We have 3 routes left for the second roamer. Is this an E4mon? Everything in this game is an E4mon if you try hard enough, man. Alright, fun and games are over. Just for that stunt, you're gonna get some extra homework. I've been wanting another electric type besides Magnezone for a really long time, and another flying type besides Sigilyph for a really long time too. I feel like it fits so well. I'm really, really happy I got this. I don't know for like for everything up to Victory Road Fight 3 what's like considered the best one or whatever, but it feels like for the context of my box, this is really good compared to other stuff that I could have gotten. I mean, I got Lantern and Arrow, that's true. And Togekiss. Yeah, I guess I got everything I wanted, huh? What I did not get, well, I actually got this in Lantern too, but another thing I've been complaining about is having no water resists, no good ones. And then another thing that I have that I've kind of alleviated with Togekiss just a little bit is this box is horrendous at finding dark resists. So we got a lot of good shit, man. Except for Sableye, that guy.